Welcome, home cooks. Today we're diving into the comforting embrace of cider pork and apple stew, a dish that marries savory pork with the sweet tang of apples, perfect for a chilly evening. First, we'll need about 2 pounds of pork shoulder, cut into 1-inch cubes. Pat it dry, then season generously with salt and black pepper. Next, heat a generous splash of olive oil in a heavy-bottomed pot or Dutch oven over medium-high heat. Once shimmering, the narrator instructs to carefully place the pork pieces in the pot, searing them in batches. We're looking for a beautiful golden brown crust on all sides. This locks in flavor and texture. Once browned, remove the pork and set it aside, leaving the delicious fond at the bottom of the pot. With the pork resting, it's time to build our flavor base. Into the same pot, add 1 large chopped onion. We'll sauté these until they're softened and translucent, scraping up all those delicious browned bits. After the onions have softened, add 3 cloves of minced garlic. Stir frequently for about a minute until fragrant, but be careful not to burn it. Now for the star of our liquid base, 1½ cups of dry hard cider. Pour it into the pot and watch as it deglazes, lifting all the caramelized bits from the bottom. Allow the cider to simmer for a few minutes, reducing slightly. Then introduce 2 cups of chicken broth, 2 sprigs of fresh thyme, and 1 bay leaf. Stir everything together and return the browned pork to the pot. Once simmering, cover the pot and reduce the heat to low. Let this magical concoction cook for 1½ to 2 hours, or until the pork is fork tender. With about 30 minutes left in the cooking time, the narrator instructs to stir in 2 large cooking apples, peeled, cored, and diced into 1-inch pieces. The apples will soften and release their sweetness, complementing the savory pork perfectly. Continue to simmer until the apples are tender but still hold their shape. Remove the bay leaf and thyme sprigs. Give it a final taste, adjusting salt and pepper as needed. And there you have it, a hearty, flavorful cider pork and apple stew, ready to warm your soul. Serve this rustic stew with a side of crusty bread or creamy mashed potatoes for a truly satisfying meal.